Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the planning meeting for Tuesday, October the 1st, 2024. And I call the meeting to order at 5:30. First on the agenda is the land acknowledgement. We are meeting today on the traditional territory of many nations, including the Huron-Wendat, Anishinaabe, and the Haudenosaunee peoples. We acknowledge our shared obligation to respect, honor, and sustain these lands and the natural resources contained within. We honor their cultures and celebrate their commitment to this land. We would also like to acknowledge the Mohawk and Algonquin nations, whose traditional and unceded territory we are gathered upon today. Hastings County is situated on treaty land that is steeped in rich Indigenous history and home to many First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people. Thank you. Is there any declaration of pecuniary interest? Being none, I need a motion that the agenda of the planning meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Marmorn Lake for Tuesday, October the 1st, 2024 be approved as presented. Can I have a mover and a seconder? Ron? Second, Jane. Any discussion on that agenda? All in favor? That's carried. Next is the minutes for the planning meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Marmorn Lake held Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024. And the recommendation is that foregoing minutes of the planning meeting of the Council of the Municipality of Marmorn Lake held Tuesday, August the 6th, 2024 be approved as presented. Can I have a mover and a seconder? Mike? Second, Eric. Any discussion on those minutes? All in favor? That's carried. There's no public meeting, no zoning amendments, no business arising, no other planning and property standards issues or reports. And the severance application, the comments are 9.1, the consent file B77/24, 607 Malone Road. Part of Lot 20, Concession 9, Municipality of Marmorn Lake. The recommendation is that the Planning Committee receive and approve the planning staff report dated July 23rd, 2024. Number 2, costs to the value of $1,200 cash in lieu of parkland under Section 33(8) of the Act. Number 3, all taxes be paid in full prior to granting consent. Number 4, safe site entrance on the proposed severed lands, including removal of brush along sight lines, as directed by the Manager of Transportation Services. Number 5, that the road widening is requested for the entire frontage of the severed and retained lands as deemed necessary by the Manager of Transportation Services. And number 6, that the severed lot be rezoned from marginal agricultural to rural residential, and the retained lands be rezoned from marginal agricultural to marginal agricultural exception number X, to prevent existing buildings from being used to house livestock. Can I have a mover and a seconder? Mike and Eric, any discussion on that consent file? Being none, all in favor? That's carried. Letters of resolution, planning consent file B47/24 and B48/24, and planning consent file B62/24 and planning consent file B71/24 and B72/24. And the recommendation is that the correspondence of the clerk is hereby received. Can I have a mover and a seconder, please? Jane and Mike, any discussion on those letters? Being none, all in favor? That's carried. Next is confirming bylaw 2024-52P, being a bylaw to confirm the proceedings of the planning meeting of council held on the first day of October 2024. Can I have a mover and a seconder, please? Ron, second. Jane, any discussion on that bylaw? Being none, all in favor? That's carried. Need a motion to adjourn, Ron. Second. Mike, all in favor? So the meeting was adjourned at 5:35.